And now I don't know how to zoom out.
That's the way to do it. That's what I wanted to hear.
Well, don't worry. Remember, we're not watching video.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way it crumbles. So
What
I
have you
don't
like
even know.
on
What are we talking about?
multi-angle? Yeah, like what? I haven't watched anything.
Homer, I thought you were running the show.
Me. All I
You
said.
text me was, "Are we doing a podcast?" And I said, "Yeah, tomorrow." And then I said, "Never mind." And then Homer was all, "Great, so tomorrow." And I was all, "Well, I don't want to do it tomorrow, so we're gonna do it now. We're recording."
Sounds good. 99 days.
The
We're
only
recording.
thing I've watched in the last like 2 weeks since our last show, or did we do it last week? I can't remember. Since our last, the only thing I've watched is started rewatching Love, and I have like 2 more episodes before the end of
For
season
the
2.
love.
Oh,
of
let's
God.
talk about this.
And well, okay, I don't understand how you could think it was over at on episode 10. Like it didn't end like super dramatically. I mean, other than
Which was fine. It ended amazingly. I was like, this is the happiest season of television I've ever seen in my life. Love. We got to 10 and we were like, this is so happy. And then it was like, wait a minute. This is depressing. This is depressing. This is the end of the show? What a load of crock.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I love it. I can't wait for season 3, the final season.
I'm good with that. I'm going to be excited for season 3. Very excited for season 3. I finished Homer. I finished Peaky Blinders.
Hey.
Heyo.
You
That's just
like
a bomb.
stormed through it or what, bro?
Hell yeah, bro. That's all we watched. We watched nothing but that until we finished it. We were doing 2-a-days, man. It was the bomb. That show was legit ass shit. Tom Hardy.
The way this season ended was so awesome.
Oh,
right?
yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Season 3 was probably my least favorite of them. So for them to come back in season 4 and like really do a shebang, that was pretty legit. That's pretty legit. I was very surprised. I knew I had a feeling I was gonna like it, and then you said I was gonna like it, and then like 1,000 other people said I was gonna like it. And I watched it and I was like, I liked it. It was good.
Season 5, nobody knows when, but we can't wait.
Next year, bro. 2019. So BBC ordered 4 and 5 together. So, and then Cillian Murphy apparently teasing that they already got the order in for 6. So, But dude, I love these little 6-episode seasons. It's so good. It's like watching a 6-hour-long movie.
Like, I hate because I'm like, oh my God, like, I want more. So I'll watch like an episode, wait a couple of days, and okay, I'll watch another one. You know, like I try to stretch it out.
Yeah.
Like
got
that
Homer like, oh my God, he's so in love. Found you.
Like that other show. That Tom Hardy's in.
Taboo?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm about to get a Hulu subscription just to watch that shit. After watching, first of all, he got the voice for Bane from doing that character, right?
What?
That is exactly how Bane talks. He's all, hello there, Tommy. I was all, you doing the Bane voice right there. You're doing the Bane voice.
Best. But you know what's funny? I'm telling you, like, that's his go-to kind of voice. Like, he goes deep in his voice. And he does the, like, a little
intense eyes and does the the intense eyes and then that yes talks a lot with his eyes.
And he just does that like let me talk to myself and walk off, like in Lawless. He's and he just like walks off like nothing happened. He does that's his like go-to little thing.
Away.
Like, I'm gonna walk away, but you're gonna be scared that I'm walking away.
We had so we finished finished Peaky Blinders. Excellent. Highly recommend. And then we had a pretty jam-packed weekend of movie catch-up. We watched Happy Death Day.
I still haven't seen that.
Totally worth the red box. I recommend it. Super fun movie. It was fun, and I love that it knows what it is and it just plays with that.
Oh.
Like
So,
can I
so
give
it's
you
just like an entertaining
to put it in perspective? I
teenager
can
horror
give
movie,
you
kind of, or what?
a spoiler. Can I give you one spoiler?
Sure.
And the spoiler is really only like it's a one-liner, and it really makes you realize that they took the movie as it was and didn't try to be too stupid or too serious with it. They at the end of the movie, she's like, the guy's talking to, he's like, you know what this your whole situation kind of reminds me of? You ever seen the movie Groundhog's Day? So like, they knew what they were doing. It was all intentional, and
I
Yeah.
would have
so
been
it's like,
have you seen the movie Edge of Tomorrow?
Here we go.
yeah, that's a way more popular movie.
That movie was fucking good.
Dude, I love that movie.
I can't tell you how many times when I had HBO for like the 3 month trial I had or whatever, how like it would always be on TV, and I would always like if I like flipped through it and it was on, like I'd leave it on. Like I'm pretty sure I saw that movie over 10 or 11 times. Just
I think
thought, oh,
It's
good movie.
good. It's
I
great.
think I saw it once, and I was like, it was pretty good, right? But I wanted to see it again because it was one of those like Book of Eli, where it was kind of like you saw it once and
Oh,
you're
I
like,
like that movie.
let me see it again, like to see and catch stuff and like just for that entertainment. And it's like, okay, I think I'm kind of done.
Oh, that's a good movie too, man. That they could have done so much with that movie, and I felt like it was a good
that
movie.
show deserved a TV series around it, or that movie deserved a TV series based around
Book
it.
of Eli, yeah, they could have done so much with that. I thought it was so cool.
Yep, I agree. I loved that movie. That movie really threw me for a loop at the end when he's like, "Only I can read this Bible." I did not see that coming. I
Well,
literally
I get it.
didn't
I did not
see
see
it
it
coming.
coming. I got it. You know what I didn't see coming? The ending to the movie Open House.
Boom. Also on our watch list for the weekend, Open House.
I have no idea what you're talking
Netflix.
It's a Netflix
It's a
original horror
Netflix movie.
about.
David, you're not going to watch it anyway, so let's just talk about it.
Well, I mean, I guess we're skipping the intro today. Is that what's happening?
Wow, David, mad kudos to you. High five it, brother. Digital high five. Boom. Welcome to the episode of Pocket Knife News. Halfway through the episode. I'm Aaron.
That's Aaron. I'm Homer.
And I'm David, David, in the house.
Air horn, air horn, air horn.
That DJ air horn.
Dude, we need to get popular enough so we can bring like a celebrity on the podcast. But we have to like get it way more structured than this. But man, it'd be awesome to have like
We've had celebrities on the
celebrity.
podcast.
Like a real I mean
I was all pump your
well known.
brakes.
A well-known celebrity.
Okay, what would you consider a well-known celebrity?
I don't know, like fucking Angelina Jolie or some bullshit.
Yeah, we got a ways to go. We got a ways to go.
We're not even at the halfway point. Let us get a little bit more off the bottom, and we'll get there.
We had a guest that's been in 3 movies.
The fucking the stand-in for like the body double of the like 9th generation Yellow Ranger does not count as a celebrity.
You see the way he is, Aaron?
Dude, we had Rita Repulsa on this show.
What?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
original?
you don't remember that? Aaron interviewed
Oh,
her.
you know what? I do remember that. I never listened to the episode, but I remember you talking about that. That's crazy.
Yep, we had Rita Repulsa.
I guess.
Dude, we had the creator of the Teen Titans on here.
Yep.
He just does
wasn't that the wasn't
but he
that
was there
during the I guess the Alamo City Comic Con, like you had like a live episode there and you had to talk for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, so it was during Texas Comic Con.
Yeah.
So I had a couple people, and actually, dude, to be honest, the more exciting people to talk to, or that I thought was exciting to talk to, was like the manager. Like I talked to the promotional manager for like the Blue Ranger and the Yellow Ranger and Rita. That was all out there, and she was the head of I Don't Do Subtle Entertainment. And dude, they had some like crazy stories to talk about. They were fun, but dude, we had Kimberly J. Brown on the show.
Yeah.
The star of
the
Halloween Town.
Yeah. David, That Halloween Town
No
movie
idea what you're talking
came
about.
You know
out
exactly what Halloween Town
for
is.
Hillary Duff
Disney
and
original, bro.
Wendy. I mean, what's her name? What was it? Wendy and Casper. It was like Wendy
Yep,
and
boom, that's
Casper
it.
at 7 o'clock. Halloween Town at 8:30.
Dude,
Like,
that was the Disney Channel movie
come on,
lineup
man.
for Halloween.
But to be honestly,
No
wasn't
idea.
it? Was it not? David, don't play like you don't know what Wendy and Casper are.
Oh no, it's
He's off. No, I have the Blu-ray.
let's correct you for proper journalism broadcasting. It's Casper meets Wendy.
Oh, my bad.
You made your
I
bed.
thought he
Now
was
you can
gonna.
lay in it, David.
I thought he was gonna totally be like the ghost wasn't even Casper. It was the ghost of Richie Rich, and it wasn't even Wendy. Wizard of Oz, get it right. Like I thought it was gonna be something brutal, like a totally brutal. He was like, no, just one word wrong and switch the names. You're good.
Yeah. So we're getting
But
there.
yeah, Open House, Netflix, awesome movie to
Boom.
watch.
It was really good. First of all, I love Goosebumps Boy. That guy he's a great
Goosebumps
actor.
Goosebumps boy.
Yeah, he was in
Yeah.
the Goosebumps movie.
Is
He's
it
the boy from Goosebumps.
well, which boy? There's two boys.
The main boy.
The main
There's
kid.
the boy and Jack Black. Not Jack Black. The other.
Because well, no, but
The other boy.
I'm talking about the other one, the fucking the short, goofy looking dude.
Oh, you're right.
The dummy.
No.
Slappy's not happy. Dude, Amaya loves that movie. She loves that movie.
No, not the goofy kid. The main kid.
Okay.
The one that
Yeah,
gets the
the
girl.
older one.
Isn't he the one in that show?
13 Reasons Why.
There
Some
you
other
go.
Disney show? Come on now.
There you go. Which I don't understand why that show's getting 2 seasons. I mean, that show was so damn depressing. I couldn't even watch that last episode.
that's what I had told
dude,
Aaron when we were talking about it. That
if
it
you
was
didn't watch
such
the
an
last
emotionally
episode,
draining show.
I did watch it, but like that scene where she actually kills herself,
yeah,
or she
really-
slits her, like that's like that was intense.
watching the mom react to that was like, oh, I was having a good day, but never mind.
Well, I think
Yeah.
it hit. I mean, I'm sure it hit you the same way, all of us, because we're all parents, and
Yes.
I think that's why it hit me more. I'm like, oh my god, like I don't know how I would handle that. Like I don't think I would be able to.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
whole situation was insane, and it is very sad, but it's so well written, and I thought it was very interesting and well done. Then really the only problem I had with that show was how many tattoos there are in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm like,
Well,
that kid has like straight up tattoos behind his ear, and that's supposed to be one of the good kids in high school. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really confused.
I'm the straight A student. Wait a minute.
Oh, we all love Tony.
How bad is this
Tony
school?
is tatted up. You realize that, right? The star basketball player, old white boy, got like half a sleeve. You're telling me that you're letting that fly in this
Senior.
small little
All right,
town?
I guess so.
No, that was bullshit because he was a junior. I was like, there's not even a way he's 18 unless he's dumb.
hey, let me ask you this. This is a completely different subject. We're talking about shows, I guess. Have you watched? It's actually an NBC. I think it's an NBC show, but it's on Netflix. The first season. Have you seen the show The Good Place?
No.
If you want something, if you want,
I think they were
Okay.
talking about it, and it's a very
it
pretty
is
good, interesting show. is what I
good
heard.
show. Original. It seems that the premise when you watch like the first episode, it starts out. It seems kind of silly, but like get through the first episode, it is it's hilarious. But
Is that the one where the girl goes?
yeah, the
Where
premise
she
of the
goes
show,
dead?
yeah, she dies and she goes to the good place because they're they're trying to be politically correct, blah blah blah. But I think it's part of the show. It's called the good place, heaven, aka heaven. But it turns out she's sent there by mistake. She was actually supposed to go to hell, the bad place, and she gets sent to the good place by mistake, and like no one realizes it until like couple episodes in. But it's it's hilarious. You definitely have like put it on your queue and like start watching it when y'all are like out of things to watch. I promise you, like if you're looking for something funny, dude,
The
Ted
30-minute
Danson,
show?
dude, Ted Danson is fucking hilarious.
The 30-minute show?
Hilarious. I think it's.
I was gonna say if it's on
I think they're 30
NBC,
minutes
it
long.
should be like 30 minutes.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah,
sitcom,
it's
I'll check it out
yeah.
at sitcom. I've been having a real problem
Yeah.
with network television shows lately. Like, it's so hard for me to watch
22
like
minutes.
Peaky Blinders
22
and then
minutes.
go try to watch anything on network television. I'm like, this is garbage.
Yeah, you watch something off like ABC, BBC, like hardcore stuff, and
Yeah, dude.
okay, cool. And you go to normal. And
you
you're
watch
like,
all these Netflix shows. Like I tried to watch. We've been trying to watch Valor, or no, we watched Valor, and I mean it's CW already, and like the first episode was pretty good. The second episode, I was like, oh, man, this is definitely cable television. But like even The Gifted, man, I fell off on watching The Gifted just because it got boring. It was just boring.
Well, yeah, no, seriously, watch it. I mean, it's great. It's funny, like warming. I mean, there's even like twist. Like the last episode ends with a twist to like make you like, oh crap, that's how they're doing season 2. Like amazing. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I'll add it to the queue then. I can get behind a sitcom. I can check out a sitcom. I have time for a sitcom right now.
I don't think there's no laugh track on it, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's cool. Appreciate the input there. I'll be checking it out. Open House, excellent suspense movie. I agree, Homer did not see the ending coming. I was like, wow, that's the ending. All right. I guess we should have known that was coming, but I did not see it either way.
It was so hardcore the way it ended because, like, I was like, dude, that's kind of messed up, you know? A little more further on, and you're like, oh, that's messed up.
Did y'all watch?
But I don't know. I just feel like
if you literally wait like 30 seconds, David, I'll tell you what else I watched this weekend.
You're just like, holy crap, the last 10 minutes of the movie, to be honest with you.
I agree.
Even though there's more to it, but I mean, right there, man.
I thought it was excellent. I watched another Netflix horror movie this weekend, The Vault.
The Vault.
So I was like, okay, this has been on my suggested for a while, and it's got James Franco in it. So there's some validity to it.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen it now. Well, not seen it, but I've seen like the little thing.
It's a bank robbery movie at a haunted bank.
Oh, but that's weird.
Right? It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. Was definitely the like jump scariest movie we watched last weekend.
I have this one Netflix movie on my queue that came out. I think it came out like a month ago. But I haven't watched it yet. Have you The Babysitter? Did you see that?
No,
it's in my queue, but I want to see it. That's another Netflix, right?
Yep.
It's supposed to be like a dark comedy.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to watch.
It looks pretty funny. The trailer looks pretty funny.
I tried watching that Little Evil, and I just couldn't get into it.
Oh yeah, no.
So
yeah, they just made it
kind of
like,
deterred me from Babysitter a little bit.
Oh.
But if somebody watches it and gives me a good review, I'll check it out. But that hasn't happened yet.
Who's gonna take the bullet there, boys?
Homer texts me with the coolest news I heard all week. They're making
which one was it?
A Mighty Ducks television show.
TV show.
Oh my god.
This is the greatest news ever.
Isn't that weird?
This is the greatest news ever.
It's like,
I don't know, bro. I don't know if you can do Mighty Ducks without Emilio Estevez.
Who said he's not going to be in it?
Dun dun dun.
Okay.
What if he's
what else is he doing
old guy in the original?
Well, he's also fucking super fucking old.
What if he's like the guy that owns the hockey?
You gotta get. You gotta get Joshua Jackson back.
That's what I was gonna say, Homer. I was saying he'd be the new Hans.
Yeah,
he'll be Hans.
He could be the guy that owns the hockey store.
When we enter the rink, they touch the ice in respect for the lost one. That's D3, baby. Dude, Ducks run deep in this house. Got autumn.
Oh, I haven't seen those movies in a long time.
D2 still is the best.
Knuckle up, bro.
Knuckle puck. Ladies and gentlemen, it's knuckle puck time. Or my personal favorite, USA all the way.
Oh, man. I'm trying to think of any other shows that are out right now that I'm trying to catch, but can't think of anything.
Oh, I got some other fun news that we could talk about because I know we didn't have like an official lineup. So I figured we'd just kind of wing it. So have y'all seen these new promo snippets for Crocodile Dundee?
Oh,
I watched about 30 seconds of it, and I don't know.
That's all there is.
Well, I I never seen the original movies, so I've no interest.
Yeah, no, I'm not committed to the original movies. I've definitely seen
Oh
them,
my
but
god.
this is a. I feel like this is a really weird way to turn this franchise. And like this is Chris Hemsworth. Is he's just going to be a comedian now? That's what we're chalking that up to. Like his role in Ghostbusters was so successful. He's only doing comedy now.
Yeah, he's like Thor and comedies. That's it. I'm not gonna do anything else besides
Yeah.
those.
Well, he's in that
Um,
movie 12 Strong, which does look good.
that one just came out too, right? It
Yeah.
just came out this past weekend or something like that.
Yeah, I know. I was so upset I had a screening pass for it, but we couldn't make it.
Um, I don't know, dude. I'm not. I don't know. See, me, I liked the first two that came out. There was a third one that apparently like flopped and was bad, but the first two I liked because my dad used to watch them. So
Oh,
that's the
gotcha.
only reason why I liked them. Pretty
So just
cool that he had like the kind of vest of the original Crocodile Dundee, and he's like, that's a knife, because that was a huge line. Is like, oh,
mm,
you call that a knife? That's not a knife. And he whips out that huge one. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he started playing it
thank
too
you for
goofy,
showing
and I
us
was like,
Homer's Instagram post.
oh, thank you, dude. But I just thought, you know what? That's not. I don't know. I can't. Even though the the originals were like comedy, they were like a kind of serious humor comedy, I guess you could say. I don't know how to put it. It wasn't like it was
It's
kind
not
of like a
like It's
Ghostbusters.
not like Danny McBride
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah, it's not like watching Step Brothers, like it's going to be funny the
Mm-hmm.
entire way.
Well,
Like
you
it kind
know,
of had
but that's
like
what
the original Ghostbusters feel to it. You know how they were like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah.
serious?
that's what
Sure,
makes them
sure.
money.
Yeah.
What'd you say,
But I
David?
mean, it was like, oh, go.
Monet. That's what
Mula.
it is. They're trying to cash it on this fucking the type of comedy, and they're turning everything into that fucking type of comedy. I mean, like Ghostbusters is not fair because I think that was like original. What Saturday Night Live crew made that movie too back then, right? Like Dan Aykroyd. I don't know who else.
Well, yeah,
I
the
can't remember.
I don't want to get
Bill
into the
Murray.
politics of the Ghostbusters.
But beyond the point,
I love
that's what I
Ghostbusters.
mean. That type of comedy is cashing in. So like all these studios are just trying to revert these freaking reboots into the type of comedies
Well, that's what
that
they're doing with. There was an old movie called Overboard, and they're rebooting that one.
Oh
oh
my
in reverse.
god,
I saw the trailer for that.
dude!
So weird.
It look
Anna
it looks
Faris.
And the
horrible.
original Overboard was hilarious to me. It was a horrible, hilarious movie, but
I
it
haven't
was
seen
still
it in a
funny
long
nonetheless.
time.
And in this one, all they did was switch places.
Yeah,
So in the original one, the woman lost her memory, and in this one, the guy loses the memory.
that's I don't know. It did not look entertaining to me by any stretch of the imagination. I was
Money, 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 money,
very disappointed when we saw
money.
that trailer when we were at the movies recently. Um,
Yeah, I was real surprised they're doing that, and I know they're probably going to be doing that with a lot of other movies that I'm going to be like, this is dumb.
well, yeah, because
This is
there's
dumb.
no original ideas left in Hollywood. Speaking of which, Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds has signed a new deal with Fox, further
Here we
committing
go.
to his love affair with them. He will be starring in the upcoming remake of the movie Clue. Homer, I believe you're a big
Are
fan of
you
the movie
kidding me?
Clue.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Really? They're going to remake Clue?
yeah.
No, I love Clue. Don't get me wrong. I'll be a David and pull out the Blu-ray right now
I know.
of the NAS copy.
I was being for
I've
real.
never seen that
I was like,
movie.
I literally
I had
saw your
actually
Insta post the other day where you were
posted that,
watching
yeah, on
Clue.
my Instagram. Yeah, eating pizza, watching Clue.
Yeah, living the life, just living the dream, babe.
That is so insane, dude. Like I did not see that coming, dude. I really didn't.
I feel I like Ryan Reynolds' humor too, and I feel like his humor could really add to the Clue scenario.
I don't know. I gotta wait and see. I gotta see who all the other people are
You've blown
before I
my
start
mind right
judging.
now. I can't handle all this right now.
You know what? This podcast is over. This interview's over. Start unplugging shit, throwing the phone.
Oh,
I gotta
John
look more
Cena.
into that.
Yeah, John Cena is in talks with Paramount to star in the Duke Nukem movie.
Oh my
Really?
god, are you fucking kidding me?
That's
He'd be a
hilarious.
badass. He'd be a badass.
Okay, I was hoping y'all were
leader.
on board for this because that sounds like an amazing idea.
That's a good cast. I'll tell you that. Like,
It's so
I
good.
agree
I
with
don't know
that.
why he's doing these stupid family movies for about stopping your kids from having sex. These are the things he needs to be
That
doing.
movie looks pretty funny. You could have just put blonde hair on the Rock and had him do it too, but oh yeah, have y'all seen that fake promo, like fake movie poster of him as Johnny Bravo?
Yes, and it looks amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
It looks
oh my god!
so cool.
Tag me in it.
Feel free to send that my way, please. Yeah, no, I'm all on board for this idea. So this last bit of news that I had come up with, I just made it up. Just kidding. I found it on the interweb. Same thing, right? So apparently they're gonna do another remake of RoboCop, but this time it's a direct sequel to the 1987 film.
I like the remake. Why are they doing that? That's weird.
Which one? Part 3? Wasn't there a fourth one?
He's working on a sequel. Ed Newmere. He's the original screenwriter for RoboCop. He's working on a sequel to the 1987 films that he calls a continuation of the first movie.
That's crazy. And I don't know, and that's where I kind of have that conflict with, like, Blade Runner. Like, so many people thought Blade Runner 2 was like, oh, it was an okay movie. But to a lot of people who saw the original one and then the new one, they were kind of like, oh, it was great. It was great seeing it. Like, it was awesome. We loved it. And it just got I don't want to say bad reviews, but a lot of people, oh my God.
See that?
I saw the picture.
Oh, did you just send it?
I sent him to Johnny Bravo.
Perfect. I'll have to post this on Instagram now so people know what we're talking about. It looks so good, man. I wish it was real.
But I mean,
Sorry for
I
the
feel like,
interruption.
I don't know. I guess since they kind of made the reboot, a lot of people might see this new one and be like, that's not what happened in the old one. Like, they're not comparing it to the old 1980 ones. You know?
I don't agree because I was like, what the fuck? I don't agree because anyone that goes to the movies and sees movies wasn't really either alive or a fucking baby when those movies came out. Because I remember I was a fucking movies came out and I remember seeing them all when I was like something on video. But yeah, no one even knows who
I
the
feel
fuck
like that's not fair.
RoboCop is.
Yeah, but everybody knows who the fuck RoboCop is.
I guarantee
Dead or
you,
alive, you're coming with me.
I guarantee you that if I were to ask the few friends that I've made at work that are like 22, 23 years old, if they could tell me, do you know who RoboCop is? They would have they might remember, but they're like, oh.
But see, I feel like they're going to remember because of the new movie.
But I bet you I bet you they'd know who RoboCop is and could pick them out in a fucking lineup. But if you said some stupid shit, like I'd buy that for $1, they'd have no idea what that's.
They won't get that reference. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I get that all the time because I use that line more than
Dude.
I probably should in everyday life. And people are like, yeah, me too. I'm like,
that was one of my
like, I don't know.
That was one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite Game Boy games. The original Game Boy. I had the RoboCop fucking Game Boy game, and I remember my dad played that shit. And it was It's one of the hardest. Apparently, it's one of the hardest Game Boy games to play. Like as far as difficulty is concerned.
Look, it's hard on the NES, bro.
Tell you could pick any Game Boy game, and it's probably the hardest Game Boy game to play. There's some rough shit back.
I mean, hours playing that fucking game. Fucking amazing.
I spent hours playing Halo 5, and I'm pretty sure we're like 80% through the campaign. It's pretty easy.
Horrible.
A side note, dumb thing.
I don't know, man.
Why Halo 5? The only Halo you can't do local split screen multiplayer? Dumb. Wish I would have known that before I bought the stupid game.
Because no one's doing that shit anymore. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I fucking played with someone in the same room.
Yeah, heaven
unless
forbid
it's
a parent buys it for their child and wants to collaborate.
Because they expect you to get 2 Xboxes. One person plays in the other room, and the other person plays in the living room.
Son,
that's how me and my brother used to play Battlefield.
Yelling
or put the TVs right next to each other
into
or
the
like
microphone.
Back to
You
back.
son of a bitch! I love you, son. I love you, son. But now it's your time to die.
Well, your first problem was buying an Xbox, so I told you that already.
Oh
All right,
no.
let's calm down with all the
Oh
hostility.
no. Here we go.
Homer, can't believe you. You went
Look,
you
I
went
got them
back.
all,
You crossed
so
back over.
I don't judge. I have them all. So
Do you have a Switch too?
for Pro, the Switch, and the Xbox One
Do you
X.
really have a Switch?
Yeah,
How is it?
it's good. I like it. They're all. I don't know if I can
I
show
mean,
it
as
to the
far as like,
camera.
as far as Nintendo expectations, it's pretty cool. Kind of
Oh
want to
yeah.
get one. I almost bought a Maya a 3DS. That's pretty sweet. I almost bought a Maya 3DS for Christmas, but I decided not to.
But you don't love her that much.
Well, no, because I mean, shut
Oh,
up.
She's
bro.
well,
I
no, that's not it. Let me explain to you the logistics of not making
no,
this
she
purchase.
just likes watching
Because I would have bought
Netflix.
her the 3DS and kept it for myself.
No, so like she
No.
loves playing Super
Yes.
Mario Run on my iPad, and so I was like, well, why don't I get her the freaking Nintendo 3DS with the Mario game? It's literally the same thing, but it's one like I think
You
it's
actually
more
get to play it.
interesting,
Yeah.
and you can actually move back and forth versus just always going forward. So I figured she liked it, and then she tried it out at Best Buy, and she was like, I don't like it. I'm like, oh god. So anything challenging, you're just gonna
That one button press is all she needs.
yeah. She sees that tap
She's
on
such
the
a
iPad.
millennial.
So I got her an Amazon Kindle instead, and it's like she's on it all fucking weekend. And what she's doing now on YouTube, my fucking 7-year-old knows how to use YouTube. She could barely spell. Like, what the hell?
I know.
Dude, we have this argument all the time. Riley's not allowed to watch YouTube because there's some wild shit out there.
Oh
So he
yeah.
has to get like special permission. So he's subscribed to one channel, and that's because I know I've vetted that content.
You know what?
Fucking Beyblade Blast Zone Kid.
Can we talk about?
He's a pretty legit Beyblader, dude.
Have you seen this shit on YouTube? It's like adults. I mean, play with their kids too, but like they record themselves playing with the dolls, and like it gets all these fucking millions of views by I'm assuming these kids just watching people play with these toys and like using voices and shit. And I mean, these people are cashing in on Google AdSense and all this shit. Like,
Hell yeah, dude.
it's like, what
Blast
the
Zone
fuck?
Kid got like 39,000 subscribers. Riley's watching this video. I'll just go back. I'm 128,000 views. What the? Who's watching Beyblade battles?
Yeah. Yeah,
Ridiculous.
there's some crazy videos out there, and there's some like awesome like chill ones. Like there was this one that I ended up coming across, and it's gonna be real weird, but it was like some dad and some little boy that just like collect Thomas the Trains, and they're like, check out this new one, and they'll show like a video of it just like going on the rail for 5 minutes, and the little boy chasing it around, and it's like 50,000 views, and I'm like, what? 50,000
It's
views,
fucking
just
crazy.
a train going around track.
Riley used to be so
But yeah,
he would look up toy reviews for Power Ranger stuff and then just like keep clicking on the next suggested video. Dude, I'm just watching this grown ass man open up a Power Ranger morpher, just
Yeah,
talking
they're
about it. And
unboxing it, right? I'm
yeah,
unboxing this toy,
oh,
and it's just
90,000 views. I'm all, what the?
I
I
could
understand
unbox a toy.
unboxing, but like, I'm like, I'm in the wrong business. Let me tell you.
Let me go buy toys
maybe
right
we need
now.
They're
to.
like, oh yeah, these are the exclusive figures Saban sent me because of my cool YouTube channel, and I'm all, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think maybe we need to pivot the content of the podcast just a little bit.
Pivot.
Pivot.
Work with it.
That was it. That was all the good news that I had.
Yep. It's all the content. Like I said, 99 days to the new Avengers movie.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And what is it, about 2 weeks before Black Panther? 3 weeks? Isn't it in
I think
February?
it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks from tomorrow.
There was an idea.
Oh my God. But yeah.
Just play.
So we can't wait for all those. I don't know what else is coming out that I can't wait to go watch. I haven't been in the movies in about a couple of weeks, so
I saw
do wanna-
Cartoon. That was it.
I want to see the Commuter. It got bad reviews, but I still want to see it. I just haven't
Well,
got the
David,
time to
if
go
you
see it.
got into town
it's
earlier, I had screening passes for
it's
that
taken
too.
4. He's on a 4, dude.
Wait, But
He's
that
just
movie,
on a
it's
trip.
out already. Like they're doing screenings for it.
No, I had screening passes for it.
No, he had.
You never get
You
in.
had
You
screening
never get
like
home from work until like 9 o'clock.
yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
had it like 2 days
I
before
tried.
it actually came out, right? Or the day
Yeah,
before it came out.
it was
Yeah.
it was funny because I got the screening passes for that the day before it came out, and it was at 7:30. And then,
Where do you get screening passes?
dude, I'm doing work with the podcast. I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know how you win all the time. You're like, I like the photo and I won like $50. I'm like, I like the photo, shared it, and posted a comment. And I didn't get nothing. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Dude, you're gonna be real mad at me in a second because if you looked at my
You know what?
Instagram, look at my Instagram story. Fucking, I want a barbecue T-shirt.
Yeah, I
From
I just saw that before we got on.
Shit, do you work when you're at work, or are you just on fucking Instagram?
Do you work when you're at work?
Yeah,
he is. He's on Instagram, bro. He's working.
dude. Yeah, putting in work, yo. Yeah, dude. Tales from the pit.
That's funny.
That's the way to do it.
Oh, dude. I try to stay networking. Now I'm subscribed to all the movie companies though, David. So like Warner Brothers,
Like in San Antonio or what?
No, like Warner Brothers,
No.
Lionsgates, all of them. So like, and then sometimes I'll go and look. There'll be like different lotteries for screenings and stuff. It's usually all first come first serve, but for smaller movies like that, like for the Communer, you wouldn't have had to wait. Like I had screening tickets for Annabelle Creations and for it. For Annabelle Creations, I had VIP tickets, so like we got in with no problem. For it, they opened the line to start taking it in 5 hours before the movie, and they were cut off. We got there an hour before the movie, and they're like, "Oh, we cut off a couple hours ago."
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was like, to see it 3 days early.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna go stand in line for 5 hours. My time is way more valuable than a fucking $11 ticket. Like,
Yeah, but you get to
5
see
hours.
it early. And then, well,
Anywhere.
You know
I
what?
don't know.
You know what?
so
get
I
it,
will
because
say
you know
though,
what?
sometimes
22,
there's
22-year-old, 23-year-old David would have been all over that. You're right. But like 32-year-old David, fuck that. Just like I don't fucking when I go to concerts, I don't really like fight to get to the front anymore. I'm like, I'm in the back chilling with a beer now. Like back then, hell yeah, I'd fucking go to the fucking concert venue at remember Homer when I went to the fucking White Rabbit when Papa Roach played? I was there at like noon, just sitting there in the front, trying to be the first in line all day in the fucking sun. Fuck that. I have tickets for the Daily River Papa Roach show in March. I'm taking
Hey,
a
is
half
that the
day so I
time
can
when you
get
like
home,
walk to the back
relax.
to go talk to your friend? And like they came up
No,
to the
that's when
front. They're like
I
the first
met I
10
was trying to
people
meet the
come up to the
street
front. And you're
team.
like,
Yeah.
holy crap!
Yeah.
And
And
you
I
ran
just
to the
jumped
front,
in, yeah.
and you were like, I'm with them. I was with them. And I was like, nah, go back and
Anyway,
hang out with your
Aaron
friends.
was gonna make a point there, but yeah.
Good times.
no. I think you made it. Oh,
Oh,
that's it
sounds
for
like a
this
good
week.
one right there. Sounds
There
good.
was a lot of news this week.
Yeah, this is more of a shoot the shit type episode.
Yeah.
No, I think that was more last week. This week
I
we
dig
actually
it.
talked about legitimate things that were in the
Last
news.
week we didn't have one. Last week, did we?
I meant last podcast we recorded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
don't
was
remember.
like, last week was.
Did I tell
just
y'all? Did I tell
white
you about
noise,
my lottery story? I won the lottery.
I thought we were gonna wrap it up.
Yeah,
But all right.
thought this was the end, but I guess there's another story coming. All right, let me get back up.
One last story.
All
One
right.
last story. All right, I won the lottery last week or the week before.
Oh,
It
you
was
did tell us. You got
Oh,
3
yeah.
of 5 numbers.
Four out of 6 numbers.
That $10 scratch off.
It was so depressing. I had 4 numbers.
You know what's
on
funny?
one
I
line.
couldn't.
I won $41, and the other 2 numbers were on different lines. And I'm just like, 2 numbers. 2 numbers was the difference between me and being a millionaire. Like,
Hold on,
fuck.
David. I wanted to post this in the group chat, but I didn't want to post it and nobody understand the reference, and it was too much because I was too busy at work to like explain the context or type it out right. So, but now this is actually going to even tie back to the beginning of the show perfectly to end it. I was going to use a movie reference in comparison to that, where you're like, oh, 2 more numbers, I would have been a millionaire. 2 less numbers, and you would have had fucking nothing, bro.
That
And
is
that's
true.
straight up from the Mighty Ducks, where he's off 2 inches to the right. I would have been a champion. He goes, yeah, but 2 inches to the left, you would have missed it completely.
You would have been nothing to do the jack squat.
I guess. Anyway, I guess we'll wrap it up. So thanks for listening, guys. I'm David.
I'm Homer.
And I'm Aaron. Y'all have a great week. We will be back soon. The Academy Awards are coming up. And I had a very lengthy conversation with our good friend Tyler about how absolute bullshit this Academy Award lineup looks right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some legit stuff in there that makes sense, but there's some definite glaring things missing. So I think we're going to have to do our own Pocket Knife News Academy Awards very soon. So stay tuned for that in the coming week. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and feel free to comment and share your thoughts.
One love.
One love. One love.